Hi, this is Tina, the Thrifta-haulic. Welcome back to my channel. I am going to do a video tonight that's an unpack of a couple of places I've been. A $5, well, I'll explain what happened there. There's a lot of stuff that I got for $5, and then there's stuff I got today that I'm going to show you. And possibly my St. Francis of Assisi church bag sale items. If I have time, I'll have to see. I am a part-time eBay reseller. I do not do it as my full-time job, not for a while. I'm hoping that maybe my retirement projects, we'll see. But for now, I do it for fun and some extra money to do some fun things with my family, and you know, to give my family some extras and things like that. So I'm happy you joined us, and I hope that you know, I share information with you, and I get information from the community, from a lot of other resellers, and so I'm just kind of sharing my experience, and I enjoy doing it because I feel like when I do this, it's like showing a friend all the stuff that I got today. So that's kind of how I approach this. This box right here, this crate, I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Okay, it's full of, not full, but it's got a lot of things in it that I picked up. I have this app. No, it wasn't on the app. It was on the Treasure Map yard sale app, and a woman had said, or I guess it was a family, their grandparents, I guess, had passed maybe. It seemed like it was the kids and the grandkids that were basically, I think this couple were a couple of collectors. They went, I overheard them saying, you know, Grandpa took me to antique auctions and things like that. So they were certainly collectors. The shame of it is that the family had to get it done this past weekend, and it was raining, and they said rain or shine, and they were pulling stuff out of this garage, and wouldn't you know, I showed up and it had just stormed on my way over there, and yep, everything was out. All the boxes were soaked. There were things that were everything was wet. So I salvaged some items. Basically, there was a dumpster right there, and I was there for maybe a half hour, and they were already starting to put stuff in the dumpster because they thought stuff was ruined. So I was trying to salvage as much as I could. So one of the items I got is this big platter. Now, I believe it or not, I recognize the color of this platter. I had gotten from an auction this standing coffee pot thing. Gorgeous. It's still listed. I think I have it listed for like $2.90 or something. It's a pretty pricey item. But it's from this, you know, if you're probably familiar with Roseville pottery, but this is Roseville pottery, and it's Raymore, Raymor, and that is the maker. If you can see it, it's going to be a little blurry because it's because it's on clay. So anyway, it's a beautiful platter. I think, excuse me, change of season. I think I'll probably be able to sell this for about $40 or $45. So that was a really good find. By the way, when I went to one of the grandkids with all the stuff, because their parents were busy, I said, how much for the box? And she was like, how about $5? Okay, that's great. So this was really interesting looking. I thought it obviously is Chinese. I do believe that I'm holding it the right way. It's going to be hard. You're going to see a reflection, but there is a signature here. And on the back is this. Again, I don't know which way you're supposed to read it. So I might take Google Translator to this and see if I could figure out what this all says. But I just thought it was really cool. Very interesting. So I will see if it's got value. And then this was a really good find. Now I do have to test it and see if it works. It did have a cover on this whole styrofoam thing, but it was soaked to a point where I just thought it wasn't salvageable. So I left it behind. Now I'm going to have to try to remember. The name of the company was Waco, W-A-C-O. And they must do a lot of these animated Santa type things. And from, here, I'll just show you in the box. Isn't he cool? Santa, he is going through his Santa mail. Do you see it? Listening to his old-fashioned radio, and it looks like his head does something based on like the way it's connected there. And I think it actually plays music, and I think he moves. So I'm not exactly sure. Let's see if hopefully there's no batteries in here. Good. That means they didn't corrode. So that's good. There's no on-off switch here that I can see. So I'm not exactly sure how it turns on, but look at there. It's got some markings on it here. I guess that's the style number. Oh, because this is the back, Tina. Hello. Yeah, so the style number is there, and then there's also something printed right on here. Melody something. Melody Santa, Melody something. And it's signed. So, oh, here's the on-off switch right there. And it actually is marked on-off. How about that? So, I'm looking forward to putting batteries in here, seeing what it does. Again, awesome! For $5 for everything. That means this guy, maybe I paid $1 for him when all is said and done. I'll try to get this on right. Might be right, maybe not. There, that's right. Okay, so on to the next thing. So inside the oh, I found this little guy. This was interesting because I did look this up on Google Translate. So this is in French, and it was stamped France or marked France, and it was marked Unreal, I don't know, Henriette Quimper, if you're really just saying it in English. And this translates to something like, I would rather be a cuckold than a minister, or I don't have to attend meetings or something like that. I don't know. I just thought it was very interesting that it mentioned cuckold, right? I mean, it's bizarre. So when I looked these up, I did see a couple of them. One of them sold for about $17.50. Not this saying, a different saying, but exactly the same pattern and everything. So I'll probably sell this for about $20 because it's kind of like a little naughty or something. So we'll see what happens. Maybe $25. I think I already set a draft at $25 just to see. Yeah, pretty cool. And then this is, she said there's a little note in here, and it says Fenton Orange Amberina Hobnail 4.5-inch vase. I mean, it's already marked in there what it is. Now, I wasn't able to see Fenton, but I do feel a marking down here, and I think I did see an oval somewhere, and the Fenton symbol marking is in an oval. And I remember kind of eyeballing it. I was trying to do things fast because it was still kind of drizzling a little bit outside, and now I don't see any kind of oval. Maybe it was my imagination. But I do believe it's Fenton anyway, the ruffle top vase. So Fenton is a little bit saturated. This probably won't fetch a whole lot. It might because it's the Amberina ombre kind of thing, but it typically, I think these are going for like maybe $25, $30. It's not a fortune, but it's still really good, right? For pennies or what I paid for it, which is really next to nothing. And then I got these three are beautiful, and I was hoping that they didn't break. So there's this one, and there's this one. So this is an iris, right? a bearded iris. And these two look like some kind of low